Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Like out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribe and let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. Would have done this last night, but last night I was trying to get a toddler who is currently going through sleep regression. So that's all good and fun that's going on right now, which ain't great. So Sheffield Wednesday Supporter Trust have sent a letter even to the EFL going observations and concerns. It reads as follows. Dear English Football League, thank you for your meeting on the 24th of July. There were several issues raised during our discussion of the ownership. Sheffield Wednesday Football Club, where it was indicated that the EFL were unable to give answer to. We remain unclear whether that was because the EFL do not have the relevant information with which to provide answers. The EFL are in the process of trying to obtain information, or the EFL is not interested in finding out the information. For clarity, these are questions that MPs representing Sheffield constituents and Lord Blunkett and the Sheffield Wednesday Supporter Trust are seeking answers to. So the first one they go into here is funding of Sheffield Wednesday by Mr. Chansiri. What did the EFL know about the source of funding which Dave von Chansiri has operated Sheffield Wednesday during his ownership, and what are his sources of funding? Given that DC has clearly failed to provide business plans with credibility, can the EFL give any future comments that he makes? If Von Chansiri has funded Sheffield through personal borrowing as alleged, had the EFL investigated the credibility and the legitimacy of his lenders, and who are they? Had the EFL examined whether the lender to Von Chansiri has a degree of control or influence in operations at Sheffield Wednesday? Had the EFL investigated any benefit Von Chansiri or others might secure from owning a loss-making enterprise in the UK? Now, this one is the bit that I'm really intrigued about, and this is a bit that I think everyone should be intrigued about. Had the EFL investigated any potential financial concerns between Chansiri and various influential families in Thailand? Specifically the Pemegronisani family, I can't say it very well, who have been involved in football at Reading. We know what happened at Reading. Sheffield Wednesday, through Pura Pete, I can't say that name, so I'm butchering it. Oxford, R.E. Muskan, and Panathinaikos. The Panathinaikos are directors of the Empire Asian Investment Group and have very close ties to Tagas Shawani. Additionally, Perangzi is a director of the International Intercarabao Limited, UK's arm of the Thai energy drink company, and EFL sponsor Carabao. So you know that Carabao Cup that no one's ever really had a Carabao drink or anything like that? Yeah, they got a control in the EFL with this. So the EFL have the situation where they are slightly in bed with a Thai culture. Just a tiny little bit for me, which is a little bit of a concern. I get the feeling this is what the trust are trying to say. Is this a conflict of interests? The sale of Sheffield Wednesday by Dave von Chansiri. Had the EFL considered why Chansiri appears resistant to sell the club? Had the EFL researched the sale process instigated by Dave von Chansiri and alleged that it departs from acceptable credible practices? Had the EFL considered the so-called bid from the Italian bloke, and why Dave von Chansiri reported appeared to be working outside the own sale proceeds, alleged based on foreign fraud documents, which is, again, not great. If it's fraud documents again, it goes back to that fraud thing. You look at what's happened on the North. Conquest have been unable to fulfill fixtures. If Sheffield Wednesday are unable to fulfill its fixtures, either due to adequate in playing squad or because players refuse to play, repeating going unpaid, what action would the EFL take? Clive Betts and Sheffield Wednesday Supporter Trust have been in contact with incoming English football regulators who know we who we know have more power to deal with these issues. We hope, however, the EFL will be willing to demonstrate all the current power to investigate the issue of concern we have raised before the regulator comes into being. We hope the EFL will use all the powers it currently has to prevent the collapse of one of the oldest football clubs in football. Kind regards, undersigned Clive Betts, MP, Sheffield South, Olivia Blake, Sheffield Hallam, Gillian Fuses, Sheffield Brightside, Lou Hayes, Sheffield Healy, Afdin Mohammed, Sheffield Central, and Maria Tibril, Penistone Stockbridge, and Right Honourable the Lord Plunkett, and the Sheffield Wednesday Supporter Trust. Now, for me, this screams that there's something in this completely with the EFL and, I want to say, Thai influence. That last bit about the Carabao Cup thing, it makes you really interested to know with what happened with Reading, with us, with what they got at Oxford, but that the main sponsor to one of the EFL's competitions, the Carabao Cup, is Asian owned. Not Asian owned, sorry, Thai owned. So that conflicts of interest for me. I would like to know your opinions here. I saw this last night. It was going to get done last night, but like I said, I'm struggling with a toddler that is having sleep regression, which isn't fun. But at the same time, this kind of makes you really interested that this is getting this serious. Now, it got to the point where we've gone straight to the regulators as a supporter trust. They've gone straight to MPs. The fact that one of the, I think it was Clive, sent an email to Chancery asking for clarification, or he sent a letter, and his reply back from Chancery, what's it got to do with you? And that just tells you the arrogance and the narcissism of the man. He doesn't care. It's either his way or the highway, and if anyone's got any kind of way of trying to help it or support it, he doesn't care. And this is where we're at. We are at the point where he just does not have the best interest in Sheffield Wednesday Football Club right now. Let's be brutally honest. He had not got our best interest at heart. As a football club, as supporters, I feel like this is some petty game now by him to go, hey, you don't like me, I'm not funding it. But I also think he hasn't got the funds anymore. I think he's been severely cut off from wherever he's been getting his funding from, or wherever the money's been coming from, and people have gone, you owe us too much. I think he's in a world of debt in Thailand that he can't get himself out of, generally. I think Sheffield Wednesday have been his source of trying to funnel money out. This is all speculation, by the way. I don't know anything. But I speculate that that's how it's been going for ages, from one dummy company to another dummy company to another dummy company. And I think this is the situation we've got right now, is that the fact this is now in this process where it's gone to MPs, it's gone to the football regulators, you've got a Lord involved as well. People want answers. People want answers, and people need answers and clarity. Because right now, the clarity we have right now is that it feels like we are on the brink of potentially going under. Like a Morecambe. Like a Morecambe would has nearly gone under. They've had it that I think the sports minister has written to their owner of Morecambe to go, what are you doing? There's a sale process here. Accept it now. Why are you ruining 105 years of history and support and not having a club to support? And now you've got it with us that Dave von Chancery is ruining 158 years of history, with potentially us having no support, with no people to help support it or such situation. Football has got a bad ownership model, but football's also got a very shady, dark path in terms of how money you come into the football club and football as a whole. We've seen what happens at FIFA. So let's see what happens next. But yeah, I wanted to do this last night, but couldn't due to family stuff. But let me know in the comment section below what you think and how you feel about it, and let's see what happens next.